Turnkey properties, 5 things to consider. Today's video is all about turnkey properties, and I really believe this video could change your life in a good way, but you've got to watch all 5 points. Don't stop halfway through, because what I'm going to talk about is some high-level stuff that poor people don't want to know about, broke people. Got to get your mind changed here if you want to build wealth. If you want to, then please pay attention. We'll talk about 5 things to consider when buying a turnkey property. Let's dive into it. Here we are at our very first rental property. Hey everyone, I'm Clayton Morris, longtime real estate investor, and on this channel we teach people how to get rich without quitting their day job, unless they want to. I retired at 40 years old from my day job thanks to passive income and passive cash flow from real estate investing, and I built this channel to help you do the very same thing. Now we have over 400 videos on this channel that you can use to start building wealth today. So hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification so you'll be notified when we publish a new video, which we do multiple times a week. Okay, so what is a turnkey property? Ideally, it's a rental property that you buy that's fully renovated, or it's built brand new from the ground up so the tenant can move right in, turn the key to the door, and start paying you rent or monthly cash flow. That's the turnkey model. That's what we do at my company, Morris Invest, so I know a thing or two about this entire process. Now, this is not a video about why you should consider buying a turnkey property. I've got other videos that talk about that, and you can check out that right here in this little card. You can click on that if you want to watch that. No, this is a video about 5 things to consider in your purchase of a turnkey property, things to look out for. Number 1, financing. Can you buy this house with financing? I sure hope so, because we want you to use other people's money to acquire property. I don't want you using all of your own cash to do this. When financing is part of the process, a number of things come into play here. The bank is going to make damn sure that that house is awesome. Do you follow me? Because they're going to cross every T and dot every I. They want to know that if they're putting their money behind the house, it better be a darn good house. That's the bank. That's a layer of protection for you as the buyer. It's getting their seal of approval. A bank, you know how stringent they are. Well, you might have been thinking, is this a good property? Well, if a bank is involved, you can bet that you're going to be buying a good house. So let me take this even one step further, because number 2 on my list is non-recourse financing. Now stay with me, folks, and don't let your eyes glaze over, because non-recourse financing is like the mother of all financing. So if you're buying a turnkey property, can you get non-recourse financing? That's a question you should be able to ask. At my company, Morris Invest, it's built into our houses. So yes, you can. Here's why non-recourse financing is even better than regular financing. Well, a bank says, hey, that house is awesome in so many ways. It's in an appreciating area. It's built beautifully. It's cash flowing with a tenant inside. It's managed by a reputable property management company. There's a great demand for rentals in this particular neighborhood, so it'll cash flow for years. Yes, we will lend money on this property. But the beauty of non-recourse is that it's not tied to you, the borrower. It's tied to the house. So it's not in your name, and it's not tied to your ability to repay the loan. So if the bank wants to come back and collect its assets back because you skipped town, it can. It can collect the house, not your other assets. Now, only a few banks do this, and it can take anywhere between 8 and 12 months to get this kind of a loan in place, which is why we do it ahead of time. So when someone works with us, that paperwork is already done, and it's tied to the property they're buying. So all of that runway of lead time is taken care of. So the beauty of financing is that you're getting to buy a great rental property, claim it on your taxes, keep more of your own money in your pocket, and then buy more properties, because now your personal money goes even further. Number 3 on my list is the type of house. Now, I'm a big fan of single families and duplexes, as you know from watching my channel. I'm a big fan of these types of properties because there is way less volatility and problems to deal with. And the number 1 reason is that tenants tend to stay a long time when you're buying in a B-class area with good jobs, good schools, good shopping. Not only that, when you have these kinds of single family and duplex style of homes, tenants treat it like it's their own house. They have a yard, they have a driveway, and they're less transient. Just look at some of the new construction rental properties that our team is building right now, this entire subdivision. Look at the size of this duplex. And look at the space there in this room. We have a waiting list for tenants right now because of the size of these. So with those bigger apartment complexes, you have less space and tenants simply don't stay as long. And you'll tend to have a lot of maintenance to worry about, a lot of tenant turnover. And you need a boatload of money to buy them in the first place. I'm not a fan of those big apartment complexes. Stay away. Next up, number 4 is location. When buying a turnkey property, location is more important than anything else. Now, we spend years analyzing markets before we invest there. And it's important to understand a few key metrics before jumping in. Job growth. Are jobs coming or are they going? That's important, wouldn't you think? Landlord friendly. We only build our properties and renovate our properties in landlord friendly states. That means if there's an eviction that needs to take place, it can happen very quickly. Landlord friendly also means I get to decide what I want to do with my properties, not the government. Sorry, government, not into you. I also want to make sure there's a demand for tenants. Like I mentioned earlier, we have a waiting list for tenants near the university where we're building those duplexes. Well, that population is increasing. They need a place to live. So you have the job growth, the new hospital, university, and a very solid demand for affordable housing in those neighborhoods. So location, location, location. Number 5, immediate cash flow. Will you receive immediate cash flow or will you have to wait? I prefer immediate cash flow. After all, that's why you're buying a turnkey property. Now, we've grown tremendously as a company, and now we only sell houses after a tenant is in place with a property management company, and the bank has approved it. Do you follow me? The bank, which is giving you the financing, has analyzed the lease, they've vetted the property management, so when they lend you the money, they already know it's rented with immediate cash flow. They're already analyzing this and approving it. So when you add up all 5 of these items, you can accelerate your wealth building. You're buying the property with someone else's money, so you don't have to come out of pocket for the full amount. That bank has already analyzed the house, the tenant, the neighborhood, and they're lending on the house, not you, if you do non-recourse financing. And you get immediate cash flow. These are some of the main items that I would consider if you're buying a turnkey rental property. These are 5 basic ones. We could go deeper. So go ahead and book a free 30-minute call with my team if you're interested in learning more about what we do. That link is below. Also, watch this next video on buying properties with your self-directed IRA. Did you know you can do that? And how it's an amazing strategy to explode your wealth with tax-free dollars. Most people don't know you can do that. We'll teach you how. See you in the next video, everyone.